hard to pitch with a spinning rod. Snatched his booty. Ta-da. Good morning, folks, from Kentucky Lake here at the Kentucky Dam. Got BFL number 4 in the LBL division. Jack, we'll be talking to him a little bit later. And it's early, man. It's early. We got down here about an hour and a half before takeoff. Tournament starts at 5:30, but just kind of mingling around. We're ready to get the boat in the water. Good morning, folks. We made it out here on the water, fishing number 4 in the LBL division, MLF BFL, and we're getting ready to take off. We're going through boat check, running a little bit behind. We're gonna make a little run, and we're gonna have a fun day. It's overcast conditions. It's supposed to be like mid-80s. Had a little storms and front push through last night, so it pulled it down, thank God, because it's been brutal lately. Water temps have been mid-80s, and visibility's, what would you say, 3-4 foot visibility probably? Yeah. Drew Jack today. He's got a plan, and we're gonna see what happens. Boat 91. The long toss. Nice.
We can get them. Yep, they work.
3 fish.
3 fish. Okay.
Good luck.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate it. Here we go. Smaller. That's a horrible net job, sorry.
I was just trying
to keep him out of the net, probably, weren't you? Smallmouth are deceiving. They got those big long tails. And I wonder how many lower units have lost their lives to this little bar right here. It's sneaky, especially if that water was up another foot or even 6 inches. The bite. Bluegill.
what?
I think it was a bluegill, I guess. Yeah, little one. I got it. I don't need a net. Little smallie. That's what I had earlier. Same kind of bite.
They never stop.
I know, man. They just keep wiggling. There we go. First fish. Got to start somewhere. Get one? Need a net? Okay. Largy.
Not big people.
Yeah, in about 3 years.
So do you ever fish any tournaments as a boater?
Yeah, I do a lot of the local stuff. I've never fished a BFL as a boater though. I should. I gotta have extra couple days to take off of work to do it, to pre-fish and everything. Oh God, attacking the mayflies. It's better than mosquitoes.
I don't know what it is, but you go over there to the east side of the lake late in the afternoon. There's horseflies everywhere.
Yeah, I hate horseflies. Yeah. Just checking it out, see if I can get a bite on it. I don't throw a Ned rig very much. It's a stupid looking bait. It just looks like a little crawfish. I think he's a little short. He's skinny. Oh, yeah, I think he is a little short.
About the same size as the last one.
Yep. 14. I feel like a big one. Hopefully just got to go through a bunch of them. Okay. Oh, he got off. Yeah, it was.
Fishing right there off the rock, right there off the point. Yeah, that's where I usually catch my big size bass at.
Really? You catching anything today?
I ain't been here long.
It's slow. Catching a few here and there, but
Right underneath the bridge here.
yeah.
On both sides.
Okay.
Because every time I went, I always got like a 2-pounder, the largemouth, and several whiteback.
Okay. Appreciate it, man.
Should be right up on it.
Thanks.
We get a round of applause for the fellow there trying to put us on fish. It's always cool to meet the local bank fishermen. You can end up having some pretty interesting conversations. Give me a thumbs up and a subscribe if you appreciate the content. So we started out making a fairly long run in the morning. We ran down to the Kentucky Lake area, fished a couple spots in that area, and it was slow, man. I mean, I think I caught a fish or two on a shaky head. Jack caught some fish on a topwater, a wake bait, and I think a drop shot. But it was just a slow morning for us. They weren't pulling any current. I mean, it was like they were pulling like 12,000 through the system, which is not a whole lot. So we kind of bounced around that area. We ended up fishing a little bit of the 68 bridge there, but there wasn't any current, and that's key for fishing those pillars. You need some current to kind of position those fish up against that structure. So then we decided to make a run back up north, and we fished the canal. It was kind of dead in there, just waiting for that current to maybe kick on. They were supposed to be pulling a little bit of current later on in the morning towards the afternoon. Finally, we started seeing a little bit of movement in the canal. So we bailed out of there and made another run. and we were fishing another bridge area. I hooked up a pretty good one on a Magnum shaky head. I was just on a, I think it was like a 7 1/4 inch Hawgz Custom Baits straight tail worm, and I was throwing it on a 3/8 ounce Cumberland Pro Magnum shaky head. But that was the first really good bite that I had, and it just pulled off. Sometimes that happens. I was kind of doing that weird hook set, you know. I was hook setting the wrong side. It seems like I always miss fish when that happens, but that's how the hook set presented itself. So we made a little bit of an adjustment. There was some kind of shoreline grass there, some current coming underneath that bridge, and it was creating sort of an eddy, and we decided to work down that shoreline grass, and that's when things got interesting.
Little one. They're starting to bite a little bit. I think that current's making them a little more active. Jesus. Ain't gonna help. Woke me up. Pitching a Ned rig to grass. That's the last thing I thought I'd be doing today on a spinning rod. Little one. And they're up there. That was like on the back side of that grass. They're just wanting something slow, finessey. I mean, that ain't much, but there's a bite.
Jack was throwing some moving baits down that grass. He was throwing a chatterbait and a swim jig, and I decided to kind of flip a shaky head around. Wasn't getting bit on that, and I'd had a conversation the night before with Melinda. So I stayed with Lance and Melinda and Henley and Harbor, and Melinda was telling me this story about one time she was fishing a Costa or a Toyota, and her boater was throwing some moving baits and not getting bit. She started flipping a Ned rig behind him along grass line. The same kind of setup. In my head, it was the same kind of setup, and she's caught like 20-something fish behind him. So I was thinking about that, and I just happened to have one spinning rod in the boat, and it had a Ned rig on it. So I started flipping and pitching. I was just kind of pitching that Ned rig around, and I started getting some bites. You know, I was kind of keying in on the holes, or just the kind of isolated clumps that were out just a little bit away from the other ones, and I could see some down in the water with my sunglasses. I could kind of pick out a little bit of these, you know, the stuff that wasn't quite topped out. It was just kind of sitting down there just in that little bit of deep water. I started getting some bites, and lo and behold, man, I caught a monster. I caught a donkey.
Yep, it's a good one. It's a freaking good one. I mean, a good one.
Coming up?
Yeah, he's coming up behind the boat. He's over here. Hold on. What in the world? On a freaking Ned rig, dude. That's a toad. Holy moly.
5-pounder.
I know, dude. Never give up, cliche.
Oh yeah. Then you get on your knees and just start yelling.
Wow. Look at that, folks. That is unbelievable. I had no idea. I saw the little bit of that one of those stalks of grass flicker. I flipped it in there. That was it. No bite, just heavy. Wow. There we go. That's my points fish. Thanks, man. Okay. I don't have to bump that one, do I? It's got a little bit of water in there. Stupid Ned rig. Jeez. Fish are weird. I was expecting that to be a bluegill, so I saw his head come up. I was like, Jesus, that's close. It's a good one. It's 4 for sure. I'm sure that's not the only one along this little stretch.
Just throwing this little Ned rig, like a 10th ounce Ned rig, I believe. Green pumpkin, got a little weed guard on there, so it was coming through the grass good. And I had 12-pound test. You know, I just been fishing it with a little bit heavier line, just so I don't have to mess around. The water was pretty stained. I mean, it was like 2 foot of visibility, but I don't think it matters when you're flipping and pitching and stuff. The pound test, I mean, I probably could have flipped 20, but I'm not going to flip 20 on the spinning rod. So 12-pound test was what I had on there, just 15-pound braid, 7-foot medium heavy, 7-foot medium rod, and just a Sahara 2500. But I was totally shocked to see that fish because we hadn't seen anything like that. You know, I set the hook, I saw the grass move a little bit, and I was kind of back in there, and I pulled it out of that and just kind of set it down in that area where I saw a little bit of those stalks kind of twitch like that. And I didn't know if it was a carp, if it was turtle, there's no telling. And it was just a pressure bite. I just felt that fish and set on him, and this big old head came up, and it got kind of rowdy there by the boat, got a little bit crazy. He was trying to get that net, get the fish into the net, and it was shallow water, so the fish was diving underneath the boat. And I knew it was a big one. I saw that head come up. I'm like, holy cow. So that one fish was critical.
Oh,
Did you get bit? Yep. Yeah, I'm not really feeling them. I'm just seeing my line move off. Oh, there's one in there. I just scared one. I shook that bush, and the bush just shook again. Net? Oh, it's a keeper. See? Figured it out, man. Good work, brother. Good work. It's a nice one. That was my bad. I wasn't very quick on the net.
no, I don't know. It would be hard to net them in here. Anyway.
Yeah, it's true. Man, we might go back down. Fish is slow.
There's
Or if there's some more of it.
on the other side.
Okay. We definitely need to hit both sides.
I definitely feel like we've missed some fish.
I had 2 bites for sure.
Definitely skipped some fish with me throwing fast baits.
I think it's the deal. I think we just need to slow down.
Nope, not gonna throw back in the water.
You almost threw back.
We're in a tournament.
Good job, man. Everybody's happy.
I took the jug out of there so he has a little bit more room. It was frozen this morning.
Oh, snagged him. He's trying to take a shortcut, eating that straight to the belly. There you go.
It's not bleeding yet.
You thought you had sore abs. What's up, folks? A little midday report. Fishing is brutally tough. Super humid out here, cloudy conditions. It just started pouring some current, so we're keying in some locations that the current is affecting, and we're doing like the ultimate finesse flipping. I mean, I'm pitching a Ned rig in grass, which is the first time I've ever did that. But I did manage to catch one keeper. Jack's got a keeper. We got a little bit of time left, so we're just gonna keep scrambling around and hopefully we can put one more in the boat. So one thing we are doing different is we're in a lot tighter this time. Not that, I don't know if it matters, but I'm just trying to think of what's changed. And we might have caught all the aggressive ones in here too. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. God, he just had me in that grass. Thanks for the net, though. It's exciting with the little spinning rod. I know. Man, I really think we're doing the right thing right now. I mean, we're getting a whole lot more bites than we were earlier. Got one? No. Damn. Oh. Stinks. Were you swimming it or what?
I just went out of the water.
And you grabbed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get to you, man. Maybe. Nah. Nah, I'm good. Small jaw. Yeah. They're hitting it as soon as it hits the water too. Something moving around in there. Right here in this grass. See it? Something big though. Looks like an alligator or something. What the heck is that in there? It's not my imagination, is it? See it? It looks like it. It looks like it's long. Maybe it is. It's got to be. That's freaking me out. I was thinking anaconda or crocodile or something. You really? Ah.
He didn't even eat it. He just,
Just grabbed it, huh? I think it might be a keeper. Where are your boards at? Oh, your board's right here. Well, the mouth's got to be closed though.
oh, it does gotta be closed.
Yeah, almost.
Dang it. You don't wait. Dang it.
Oh, he's sick. No, 14 and a halfer. All right, man, we made it back. It was super rough, but we got back safe. We're gonna weigh these fish in and see what we came up with. 91. No, it was tough, man. What? It was tough. We got one apiece. That's right. All right. I'll go get some bag.
Y'all both got fish away?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Jack's mom.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both snagged one. It was tough, but we managed to catch one piece.
Well, that's, you've seen a lot of ones and twos coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And none.
Yeah.
But they're both live after that, right?
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
Need a lot of water.
Nope. How's that boat handle, that crestliner? It's a big boat.
Here was your motor. Kirkpatrick.
Here, put your bag down here, man. That's a good way to lose your fish. Decent fish. Yeah, it's crazy. Fish is fine. Five. Oh yeah. That's four, maybe four. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
I got one good one. That's it, though.
I got a small 3.6.
Yeah, that's about maybe 4 pounds. I don't know. Hopefully. Go ahead, man. I'll let you go first.
Nobody ever said that. Come on, guys.
91. Yeah.
What about Gabe?
What's up? What's up, buddy? You got me a decent one. Yeah.
Yes. No, it's Jill.
Gabe right here. You doing all right, man?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Good to see you.
Number one.
Snatched me one good one. That was about all I could do, though.
Hey, if you're going to catch one, that's one to catch.
That's what I'm saying. Appreciate it.
Come on, buddy. Gabe Montgomery, one bass.
Hey.
Jackson, Missouri.
You again.
Me again. You again also. He's got one. Good solid fish. 5 pounds and 6 ounces. 5, 6, just shy of big bass.
Really? What's big bass?
5'9".
Oh. Oh well.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. Thank you. Okay. All right. I got one.
The right one.
Yeah, 5'6". That's all I can come up with, man.
I had a
Big boy. You never guess what I caught that on.
I would have touched somebody's pecker for that land today.
Yeah.
I had to weigh at a 3 and I had 12 pounds.
Really?
Hey, let's get our picture taken.
Okay. Sick. I'm gonna use your phone, my phone.
I've got mine.
Okay. Okay, that worked.
I got about 7.
Okay, perfect.
Surely one of them will work out.
Let me guess. Shaky head.
No, man, a Ned rig
Wow.
in the grass.
I got mine in 8 inches of water on a shaky head. I was 312. I didn't even feel hit.
That's a good fish.
Okay.
Big fish was 5'9". This was 5'6".
Oh.
Yeah, I know. That's all right, man. All right, dude. Good seeing you. Hey.
I subscribed to your channel.
Oh, you did? All right, cool. I remember seeing you last tournament. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Take care.
I'm about to take the picture.
Man, that was a grinder tournament, folks. I'm so fortunate to catch that one keeper. Jack was fun to fish with. We had great conversation all day long, and thank God for the current. I think the current saved us. We bounced around and fished a lot of different places, but it was just hard to get bit. Fish just weren't set up like they needed to be, and there towards the end of the day, that made all the difference in the world. Fishing that creek with the current and the grass and a Ned rig. I mean, I don't know. We were talking, I asked Jack, I'm like, how many people do you think are pitching a Ned rig to grass with a spinning rod? And we both agreed that we probably had the whole pattern to ourselves. But I ended up weighing in the one fish for 5 pounds, 6 ounces. I missed the big bass by 3 ounces. Congratulations to Frank Hazy. He caught a 5'9", the Cole Engler side, when that was the big bass. So 3 ounces away from the big bass. And I ended up getting 11th place. So one bass, 5 pounds, 6 ounces, got me 11th place. We were fishing for 3 fish, which I commend Major League Fishing for doing that on Kentucky Lake. The lake is starting to come back. It's nowhere where it was, 10, 15 years ago, but it is a whole lot better than it was a couple years ago. And we're not seeing near as many carp. I've got this AFCO War on Carp shirt. This is a great way to support the efforts of invasive species. If you're interested in helping support the cause, go to AFCO, buy this shirt. I believe that $5 from each shirt purchase go towards conservation and eradicating the silver carp. Oh man, but it's getting better. I only saw a couple swimming around up there shallow. Nothing like it used to be, so it is getting better. The commercial fishermen are making a big impact, so shout out to them. But that one fish on the Ned rig got me in 11th place, and I moved up to 20th in the points. So I'm sitting good in the points. We have one more tournament. That is the super tournament. It's going to be coming up in September, so I need to put a keeper in the boat, and I'll be guaranteed to make the regional. On the boater side, Josh Dowdy got the dub with 13 pounds, and that's 3 fish, so it's a pretty good sack. Tim Griggs was second with 12-13, and my man Lance Freeman had 11-9 for 3rd place. Jack, my boater, Jack Thompson, he managed to catch 1 fish. Like I said, it was tough. He got that keeper there on that grass line. His fish weighed 2 pounds, 5 ounces, and he finished in 68th place. There were 113 boats in the tournament. You know, on the coast side, the winner was Demetrius Griffin. He had 9-13. Todd Mowry with 9-1, and then Alan Brasher with 8-14. So it was kind of tight there at the top. That's usually how it is on the cold side. You know, a pound separated the top 3 places. But great tournament. I was just so fortunate to get that fish in the boat. You know, it didn't happen until later on the day. All morning long, you're like, geez, am I gonna, you know, is this gonna happen? I just need 1 fish. Definitely don't want to get a 0 on the coast side, especially towards the end of the year. It's so important to just put 1 fish in the boat, and you gotta keep your mind in the game. You gotta keep your bait wet. I know I used to be changing baits all the time, you know, looking for that magic bait. Throw what you have confidence in. Keep it in your hand. Pay attention to what your boater is doing. I think that conversation that I had with Melinda was so key the night before, because Jack was throwing those moving baits. And I don't know that if I would have had that conversation, if I wouldn't have had that conversation, if I would have picked up that Ned rig and started flipping. So that made all the difference in the world. But thank you guys for coming along on this venture. We've got one more tournament in the LBL division. I'll also be fishing in the Ozarks. We got the super tournament coming up, so look for that video. Both of those will drop sometime in September. Hopefully I can qualify for both regionals. If I can, if I do qualify, I plan on fishing both of those regionals. So we'll extend the road to All-American possibly. Just getting to the regionals first, that's the goal. So just got to put a few fish in the boat. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and until next time.